once you're in Quick Tap Survey, you will notice that you have 3 surveys loaded.
I'm not there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please stay away from the bottom one. If you're in this room right now, do not push the bottom one because that is the survey that is live. Okay? So right now you can tap either on the training copy or on the copy of 2015 attendance. Not quite sure why they gave us 2 choices, they're identical. So once you tap on there, you will have to click on test for now.
I want to see if everything
Okay.
changes the same.
Okay, that's fine. I'm with you.
You might as well allow the survey, the software to know where you're located if you got that little screen. When you get this screen that says who's entering these data, ask the attendant whether
There we go.
he or she wants to enter the data themselves or whether they would like you to do that for them. So when you say that it's an attendee, you click on the top option. If they want you to enter the data, it's going to be the bottom option. If they want to enter the data themselves, you're not going to hand the iPad to them just yet because there are 2 questions that you should answer for them. So click on the attendee, and then you will see this screen that kind of looks funny. And what's happening here is that we are part of the Festival Alliance, Science Festival Alliance of the United States. And this is a project of 26 science festivals, and we're collecting data together. What that means is that everybody, all 26 of us, have identical surveys. So if you scroll down, okay, it's a touch screen, so scroll down until you get to the St. Petersburg Science Festival, and it's highlighted. When you do that, click on the little arrow, and then ask them how long have you been at today's event. And if they have been less than, so once you're done with that, you can hand them, if they want to enter the rest of the data themselves, you can hand it to them. Anybody who's been there less than 30 minutes or up to 30 minutes, I should say, is going to have a very, very short survey. Okay?
I would think.
If, well, because they haven't experienced enough for us to really get meaningful answers to our questions. So if they have been here for only 30 minutes or less, we're just going to ask them about their gender, we're going to ask them about their zip code, about their, just the general demographics. So let's say they've been here for more than 30 minutes. Then the next question will be, the next question vary if you're over the age of 10. How old are you? So we are allowed to question children as long as they are accompanied by an adult. If you see a child who's not accompanied by an adult, you need to bring it to the information booth because that child is lost. But please do not, under any circumstances, proceed with the survey because we're not allowed to do that. We have IRB permission to interview children if they are accompanied with an adult. So if you click under the under 5, you will get a very short survey, and you can hold it for the child, and it's a fun survey. This has all been tested. So tap the star that shows how much fun you had today. So please hold the iPad yourself and let the kid tap. So let's say it's been so much fun.
Oh.
Tap the star that shows how much you learned today. So the little star is no learning all the way up to learned so much.
There you go.
And then we want to know whether they did an activity today. And remember, we will have, how many activities we have this year? I think it was about 180.
Wow.
So we're going to have 180 activities, and a lot of them are designed to be interactive, so we sure hope that they're going to say yes. So let's assume that they're going to say yes. And then we want to know, did your grown-up help you do an activity today? And the reason we want to know that is because research has shown that children learn more and retain it better and longer if they get their adult involved in it. Did you explain an activity to your grown-up? Did you ask an exhibitor a question? And then you're done. Please hand the iPad to your grown-up. And now the grown-up gets to answer these questions. And we have a lot of skip logic in there depending on the answer. So have you attended this festival in the past? If they have, they're getting extra questions. If they have not, they go on to a different type of tree. But if they say yes, let's say that they were here last year, we have a lot of people who, once they come, they are hooked and they come over and over and over again. So after attending the last festival, which of the following did you do? And here they can check all that apply. And the reason we have this question in there is because we are trying to teach people about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And we want them to become really, really interested in them. So questions like this allow us to figure out whether we're doing it right. Okay? So once they have answered this question, just go on with the green button down there. And then we want them to know how they heard about the St. Petersburg Science Festival.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm behind.
oh no, sorry, I skipped one. How does today's event compare to the festival events you have attended in the past? So here we're trying to gauge whether we've gotten better, whether previous events were better, or whether they were about the same. Once they've entered this, we want to know how they heard about the St. Petersburg Science Festival. And here we want to know this so we spend our marketing money in the right way. Okay. We also, and I'm going to say this right here, we're going to have one question that is paper pencil that we're going to be handing out. Because our marketing group needs to know more specifically where they heard it. So just social media is not good enough. We want to know whether they heard it on Facebook or on Twitter, and if they heard it through newspaper, which newspaper was it, and so on. So there's going to be one question that is on paper and pencil. You don't have to necessarily do it. We're going to hand it out throughout the festival, and we're also going to have the question at the information booth. For that question, it's not important for us. We matched with demographics, and that was a question that the Science Festival Alliance did not pick. Okay, so the next items ask you about STEM, and it gives an explanation about STEM. A lot of people might not know what it stands for. And then at today's event, I learned something new. I became more aware. I felt inspired. I had fun. And then you have the strongly disagree to the strongly agree. Make sure that they fill out all of them. And then in the past year, have they interacted with the STEM professional? Did they interact with the STEM professional during today's event? And then how would you rate today's event overall? And one of the reasons I'm going to predict that pretty much everybody is going to be willing to fill out this survey, because I've been with the Science Festival for years now. And this is one question that pretty much everybody thinks that this is an excellent event. They're very, very positive about it. They're excited, and I mean, just look at our campus and the environment that we are offering them. So, would you recommend the festival to others? Are you planning to eat out? And that's an important one, because that will allow us to make sure that we have data that we can show our vendors.
Oh,
Well,
makes sense. I just,
yeah, and then we're asking them about the monetary amounts that they are spending on the event. Okay. And then the normal demographics, if they're female and F is enough, we can figure that out.
I was going to say you don't have an F for an M or a...
There was probably a very good reason I went to Wilmington in January to meet with the other 25 festivals and we hammered this out. I'm sure there was a very good reason. And I think it had to do, some of our younger evaluators insisted that because some people are transgender and they just want to be able to capture it all, okay? And then this one is interesting for us because we want to know whether they're here with children. And then the age of the children, we used to have huge age lists and then we just condensed it down to these 5 groups. Okay, and here they can tap all that apply. What is the highest degree you have earned? And then ethnic groups and the zip code. Okay, and then we ask for their email address. And they don't have to give it if they don't want to. And we will never share nor sell your email address. We're just trying to stay in touch with them if they wish to do so, but if they don't want to share it, that's fine too. And then thank you for taking this survey. You click on You're Done, and you're going to automatically roll over to the beginning and you can start with the next.
You're done.
So, yes, you are done. So what I would like you to do, because last year we had some evaluators who were kind of hesitant and we decided we're going to do some role play. So I would like you to match up with another person in this room and I want you to do the survey as if you didn't know that person and that person were.
Maybe you could do one first for the video and then we'll have people. So model it first.
Okay, I can do that. So who's going to be my Kaya? Okay. Hi.
Tell me where to stand. Keep
Okay.
going, keep going.
First of all, before I do this, do you want me over here?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Hi.
Over a little more.
Camera person.
Okay. We are going to tell you on Saturday, we're going to show you on the map where you are going to be positioned as an evaluator. And once you're at your position, you're going to count until you get to the 5th attendant, and that is the person you're going to approach. So we're trying to get some randomization in there. And once you're done with this 5th attendant, you're going back to the place you started out, your station, and then you're going to start counting to 5 again. So you're always going to select the 5th person. So in this instance, Kaya, yes?
I have a question. We do have stickers, right? To
Yeah.
give when people
Yeah.
complete.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
We don't have them with us, but
We don't have them with us, but
just
there
so
are
you
stickers.
know so you don't ask people who said I've already been asked
Oh,
like
I
3
see
different
what you're
times.
saying.
Yeah. So it's small stickers. So ask them to put them somewhere where they're easily recognizable. It was just a huge price difference between this and this. Well, it's true, you know. We are a nonprofit. We're not doing this because we make money, so budgetary issues are important. But if they're finished with the survey, or if you run into somebody who doesn't want to do a survey, just give them a sticker and put them somewhere that you can recognize. Don't approach this person again. So let's say this very nice lady is my number 5, and I'm going to say hi. I'm Karen, and I'm with the Science Festival. And I was just wondering if you would take out a couple of minutes to answer a survey.
I would love to do a survey.
Would you like to enter it on my beautiful iPad yourself? Or?
No, you can ask me.
Okay. So let me just set it up. So how long have you been in today's event?
It's been over 2 hours.
2 hours. Wow. And may I ask you how old you are?
In my 40s.
In your 40s. So is it 35 to 44 or 45 to 54?
35 to 44.
Have you attended this festival in the past?
Yes.
After attending the last festival, which of the following did you do? Talk about the festival with others?
Yes.
Look for more information about a festival topic?
No.
Do activities related to a festival topic?
Yes.
Decide to study science, technology, engineering, or math?
No.
You will notice that the older people are, the less likely they're going to say yes. How does today's event compare to the festival events you have attended in the past? Today's event was better. Previous events were better. They were about the same.
Today's event was better. The weather was perfect.
Nice. How did you hear about the St. Petersburg Science Festival? And here I'm going to read down and you just tell me what applies. Through school,
Yes.
word of mouth,
Yes.
electronic billboard,
No.
radio,
No.
festival website or email,
No.
Facebook or Twitter,
Yes.
through work,
No.
flyer, poster, banner,
No. Bookmark though. My daughter got a bookmark.
okay, newspaper,
No.
TV,
No.
other websites,
No.
okay. The next items ask you about STEM, and STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and or math. At today's event, and when I'm asking you a question, you have 5 options to answer: strongly disagree, disagree, neutral agree, and strongly agree. So at today's event, I learned something new. Strongly disagree, disagree.
Does this apply to me or my children?
To you.
No.
Okay. So you did not learn anything new. I became more aware of STEM in my daily life.
Yes.
So strongly agree or strongly agree.
Agree.
I felt inspired by something I did in STEM. Here again, strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, or
Neutral.
strong neutral.
I have a question on that first one where she said no. What did you put?
I would strongly disagree. I'm a marketing researcher.
Just for all the rest of us, you know, if someone just says no.
Yeah, but you're right. You're perfectly right. I should have gone back and by the way, audience, we did this
And
on
honest.
purpose. No. Sorry.
It's fine. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Well, you learn through mistakes, you know.
It's not a mistake, it was just a clarification.
No, it's just I made
Right.
an assumption, and
Teaching
you're right.
moment.
It's a
There we
teaching moment.
go.
When somebody says no with such conviction, you can say strongly disagree. I had fun with STEM, strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
I became more aware of the many types of careers related to STEM.
Strongly disagree.
In the past year, I have interacted with a STEM professional.
Strongly agree.
At today's event, I interacted with a STEM professional.
Strongly agree.
How would you rate today's event overall? Poor, fair, good, very good, or excellent?
Excellent.
Would you recommend the festival to others, yes or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you planning to eat out or do any shopping before or after attending the event today, yes or no?
Yes, my kids want ice cream.
How much will your party spend in total on food, drink, and shopping today? Yeah, I'm going,
Oh,
do you want me to read the rubrics to you?
I
or
would imagine $20.
$20, so is it $11 to $20 or 21 to 30?
11 to 20.
Okay. Are you attending the festival with one or more children aged 8? You already said.
Yes, I am.
What ages are the children in your group?
I have a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old.
So that's elementary school?
Yes.
Both of them.
Grade 4 and grade 5.
So, sorry guys, but I'm not familiar with the American school system.
Elementary school.
It's elementary, 8 and grade 5?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the German school system is very different. Learn something. What is the highest degree you have earned?
I have a master's.
With which of these groups do you identify? American Indian or Alaska Native?
White Caucasian.
Thank you. What is your zip code?
33704.
I knew that. We're neighbors. And what is your email address? Our privacy statement is we will neither share.
I still will pass.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking the survey, you're done.
Thank you for
And
asking for
here's
my
your
opinion.
sticker, and
Okay.
please put it somewhere where everybody
I'll
can see
show with
it.
pride.
Thank you.
Anything to add before we
And
sign?
then it will roll over automatically.